The threat of conflict remains high, with U.S. and Russian leaders continuing to clash over Ukraine. Today, the U.S. accused Russia of lying, saying despite claims otherwise, Moscow has not pulled back troops from the Ukraine border, but rather added 7,000 more. So far, Russia has reportedly amassed more than 150,000 soldiers near the border. U.S. analysts say that Russia might try and create an incident as a pretext for launching an invasion.
With the threat of war a very real possibility, Ukrainian nationals are expressing their solidarity there and beyond.
CBS 8's Tim Blodgett talked to a local Ukrainian woman and learned about her feelings about what is happening in her country.
Though Natalya Chung and her 3-year-old son Daniel now live in sunny Escondido, the Ukrainian native still has strong ties to her home country. Born in Lviv, she grew up in the Soviet Union and as a girl saw Ukraine declare independence.
You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I believe these 8 years of uncertainties made Ukrainian spirit very strong.
But in the 30 years since the collapse of the Soviet Union, she says never has the will and resolve of the Ukrainian people been tested like this.
Right now, Russia has more than 150,000 troops encircling Ukraine and Belarus and along Ukraine's border.
Tensions between Russia and Ukraine have been on high alert for weeks. A mass of Russian tanks, troops, and artillery stationed close to the border. The threat of invasion very real. Russia's President Vladimir Putin has frequently denied that he has plans to attack the independent nation. The United States and NATO have been in negotiations with Russia for a peaceful outcome.
There are signs from Moscow that diplomacy should continue. This gives grounds for cautious optimism, but while we continue to work for the best, we must also be prepared for the worst.
Inside Ukraine, tensions remain high. Anxious civilians wondering what the future holds for their country. To project calm and strength in the face of war with their neighbors, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky declared today as a national day of unity. People all over the country waving the blue and yellow flag of Ukraine.
They amaze me because they keep their peace and courage.
Of course, Natalya is worried for the fate of her beloved Ukraine and her family who lives throughout the country, but she believes in the strength of her people and their resolve to remain an independent nation.
The spirit of Ukrainians is freedom and is love and peace, and they will die for their country.
Tim Blodgett, CBS 8.